So far this year, there have been more than 300 mass shootings across the country, nearly one mass shooting every single day. 96 Americans are killed with guns, hundreds more injured daily. More than 12,000 people died from gun-related violence in the United States in 2018, and firearms are the second leading cause of death for American children and teens. Now, one company familiar with philanthropy is taking a stand. TOMS is donating $5 million toward ending gun violence, the largest corporate gift of its kind ever in the United States. TOMS founder and CEO says he was emotionally moved following the deadly shooting in Thousand Oaks, California, near his home and family. Joining me now, TOMS founder and CEO Blake Mycoskie and National Student Walkout organizer Winter Menasee. Good to see both of you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Winter, this is a big deal for movements like yours, because what you have needed to do is take the power of those students around you who are frustrated and scared and get the support of mainstream America. What was your message?
Well, the first thing, especially with this campaign with TOMS, is this idea that the gun violence and bullets don't discriminate, and it's something that we all can rally behind to really create a change. So me as a 17-year-old to be sitting next to Blake and coming together to really put our minds and efforts to creating a safer world is really what it's all about.
And Blake, I guess you heard Winter talk, or you saw her?
Yeah, about a year ago, and she led the student walkouts. We were so impressed that we wanted to support her, and that's how we started kind of first looking at this issue.
Winter, what's your experience with gun violence?
It's as a young person in America, and with the mass shootings that have been happening, but also gun violence that is apparent in America in other forms, it's something that has touched me and touched my peers, and we all want to be safe. So we have all decided that this is something we want to rally behind.
And one of the things, the focus of your campaign is going to be to push for universal background checks for all gun purchases. This is not a particularly controversial thing in America. Most people want it. It's kind of weird that it's such a difficult thing to get done.
Exactly. 90% of Americans are for universal background checks.
Right.
So when we decided to take this on as a company, Tom said we're going to focus 100% of our efforts on that. So we created a technology that's on toms.com, and you can go on there in less than 30 seconds. You can send a physical postcard to your representative saying, I am for universal background checks, like 90% of Americans. And that's where we're putting all of our efforts on right now. We completely changed all of our plans for the holidays, and on toms.com, that's our complete focus today.
Now, you have a history at TOMS of philanthropy. You always have people who know TOMS associated with it. But, when Dick sort of took a stand after the Parkland shooting, we were all curious as to whether you'd get any negative pushback from any customers. I would assume very little. I'm sure there are people who are trolling you on social media, but generally speaking, how have your customers responded?
Today's been amazing. I can say since we announced this on Jimmy Fallon last night, we've had over 58,000 people go to the website and actually do a postcard. These are postcards that TOMS is paying for the printing and the postage, and they are on their way to these representatives right now, and we've only been doing this for 12 hours. So we are really 58,000 postcards are on their way because of what we announced last night, and this is just the start. So we believe that if you can harness the energy of your customers who already support you because you stand for something, our whole business is built on that. TOMS stands for tomorrow, and the idea that we can create a better tomorrow. And so this is our way of really kind of standing for why we started the company in the first place 12 years ago.
Winter, I was sitting in this seat when we first learned of the Parkland shooting, and I've covered too many mass shootings. With deals like this, with the support of people like Mark Kelly of Giffords and others, this feels like a movement that didn't extinguish. It felt like it kept on going, and people your age, whether they've got direct experience with a school shooting or not, seem to have found a cause that they're able to continue to press forward.
Definitely. Everyone wants to feel safe in this country, and it's not something that should be political. It's not a matter of Democrat or Republican. This is something that every American should be able to rally behind, and we have seen that. And then also to have the support of an organization like TOMS, when there's and the $5 million that's going to be going to the grassroots organizations who have been doing the work is going to be so monumental in making sure that that work can be expanded and done even better.
And what's the best thing that you can do when you get money? Is it voter registration? What does success look like?
It all varies by community.
Right.
So there's not one specific answer for everything. With TOMS, we are focusing on it, pushing for comprehensive background, universal background checks. But also these organizations have been leading the work in their communities, whether it's with suicide prevention, whether it's with research,
Right.
whether it's with dealing with things in urban communities. So it varies.
It does vary. Well, thank you for pointing out suicide prevention as well, because that, of course, is such a big deal of why so many.
You know
Americans
that you are 5,000% greater to have suicide in a house where there's a gun.
Yeah.
5,000%.
because your attempted suicide is much, much more likely to be successful as a result of a gun as well. Thank you to both of you for the work that you're doing. And Blake, thanks for your continued work in supporting social justice along with selling a product and being successful. A business guy like me likes when things like that happen. Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.